Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. If you are here for the first time, I'm Notula Mabuza. You are welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, you are also welcome. Please don't forget to comment and like the video. Thank you for coming back again. So today guys, I want to talk about how to advise someone. If maybe someone comes to you and said, you know what, I have a problem, I need some advice. The first thing you need to do when you give an advice is to be a good listener. Allow the person to tell you the whole story from the beginning, and you need to listen very carefully in everything what the person is saying, and you need to find out some important facts that the person is telling you. Some of the advice are not useful because sometimes you don't have enough information about that topic, or you don't have enough wisdom related to that topic. Once you hear the side of the story, you can now think about it before you advise that person. If maybe the situation is not serious, you can maybe advise that person immediately. But if the situation is too serious, you can take some few days to think about that, and then you can maybe come later and advise that person after you have think about it and find some true facts about the situation. Then you can now be able to advise that person. For example, if someone wants to buy a dress, maybe is asking you for an advice, you can advise that person immediately. Maybe the person is asking you which dress to take, this one or this one. Then you can decide, no, this one, you can take this one, not this one, because it's like a simple thing, or it's a simple decision that the person can make. But if maybe someone wants to buy a house, you need to put some thought into that, because when you buy a house, there are a few things that you need to check first before buying a house. So you can't just give that person a decision immediately. So you need to sit down with that person and check if the person is ready to buy a house financially, all the steps that must be taken. The person is ready for those steps. So provide justification for your answer. If maybe someone comes to you, and maybe that person needs an advice from you, the person is telling you that, you know what, I'm thinking to drop out from the college and start working. So when you advise that person, you need to tell the person the truth and said, maybe I don't think it's a good idea to do that, because it's gonna be hard for you to get the kind of a job that you are looking for without any diploma or any degree from the college. So you need to justify your answer. Give the person a justification answer so that the person can see, which, you know what, it won't be easy for me to get that job that I want without any diploma or any degree. Another thing that you must do when you give an advice, you must be honest. Don't tell people what they want to hear. Tell people the truth. If maybe you feel that people will be hurt, you might say, I don't think you like what I will be saying, so are you ready? Maybe the person is going to say yes. Then now you can tell the actual facts about that thing, Tell the truth. It doesn't matter how the person is feeling, but the only thing that you're supposed to do and make sure that you are doing is to tell the person the truth. The person will decide later what he's gonna do. You also need to provide information to back up your comment. When you advise someone, make sure that the information that you gave that person is grounded by actual facts, or you can draw from your experience. If maybe someone is asking you, maybe that person wants to move to another city, then the person now is asking you to advise her or him, it's a good thing to do or it's not a good thing to do to move to another city. The only thing that you can do is to tell that person some actual facts about that city. You can tell the person about the school, the place, that maybe you can say, maybe, to stay there, the cost of living is too high. Even the schools are so expensive. Even food, all the markets around the place are so expensive. So you are telling the true facts about the place, that the place is so expensive. You can move to that city, but the cost of living is too high. So the person now is gonna know, even if I move to that place, everything is too high. The cost of living is too high, So you can tell all the actual facts about that city. And then if maybe the person now is asking you how to raise a child, you can draw from your experience, because maybe or you have a child, you know how to raise a child. So you can tell that person how to raise a child, drawing from your experience. You can tell that person, for me it was difficult because I was a single parent. There were no support from the father of the baby, so I struggled to raise the baby alone. So you can give all that thing, or maybe, I was staying far away from home without my mother. There was no one to support me or showing me how to raise a kid. So you can tell that person, something from your own experience, because you know that thing. So the last thing that you need to put in your mind is that you are not the one who's gonna make a decision for someone. If maybe you advise someone, so you're gonna make a decision for that person. No, the person is gonna make his own decision. You are there just to advise, You can just say, I've thought about some few ideas. So what are you thinking? Then the person is gonna, take your advice or not. So the only person who's gonna make a decision is the person that need some advice. You won't be able to decide for that person. You need to do 1, 2, 3 because this one and this one are wrong. No. The only thing that you're supposed to do is to advise that person, give some actual facts, justification, why it's wrong, but you are not the one who's supposed to decide for that person. I love you all and stay blessed. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Bye bye.